Getting a good pair of scissors is really important. You certainly don't want to use sewing scissors or paper cutting scissors. Sewing scissors are going to push the hair away, so you'll just be chasing hair away from yourself and be constantly kind of munching at it. And in the end, it looks like you munched on it. Hair cutting scissors are beveled a little differently so they don't push the hair away. One open and close on the hair is going to cut the hair, and you'll be done with it. If you want to get it done quick, because your child's probably squirmy and wiggly, definitely get some scissors that are meant for cutting hair. So spend $15 to $25 on a decent pair of scissors that you'll use once every 4 to 6 weeks, and it will certainly pay off in the end. Thinning shears, they take out just a small portion of hair, sort of take the bulk out and soften up the ends, so it kind of helps erase and hide an imperfect haircut, and makes it all work again. So it doesn't have to be perfect. If you have those scissors, you can sort of soften it up and pull it together a little better. Because most people are going to have these sharp scissor lines, and if you can get in and soften that up, I think it makes the overall haircut look better, and it grows out better too. Those also you could probably get for about $15. Some cordless trimmers you can get anywhere. For that quick, maybe if you want to do around the ear and you don't want to cut around the ear, which can sometimes on a moving child be kind of dangerous. So you can zip this around the ear and get cleaned up, neck, whatever. Makes the job a lot quicker and easier. Any comb will work. Definitely if you have a comb that has a tighter end and a looser end. I like a big comb because I like to get a lot of hair at one time, as opposed to a small, thinner comb that you take little pieces at a time. I can take a nice big bunch of hair up and get it done. This just really want to smooth it down, especially in the back and the nape, so you can get there's little hairs that hide up against the neck, and if you can smooth it down against their neck, the tighter the better. Then once you cut that hair, you don't have those little scragglies hanging out after the haircut. So that gives a cleaner look. So a kid's cape is probably going to be helpful. If you have to use a sheet, I would definitely cut a head or a neck hole out of it so that you don't have it all bunched up under their nape, because that's no fun. But this was $5 at the beauty supply. I think it's worth it. Keeps the hair off them. They generally don't like anything over them. They want nothing. But if you explain to them that they'll itch, this comes in really handy. Or they can go shirtless. I mean, you just sort of have to do what your child's going to tell you they want to do, and then you'll get it done. And then in the water, I would always put warm water, just because kids generally don't like to be sprayed down either. And try to hold the hair in your fingers and spray it rather than spraying down their whole head. Most kids, the less the better, as long as you have enough to get control of the hair. If you're cutting dry hair, it's generally flyaway, and it just makes it a lot easier to get a cleaner cut and make it look better. Keeps you more organized. Before you start, make sure you've got all your supplies and your equipment set up. Have your scissors set, maybe your clippers or whatever you need to do that haircut for the day. I like to do my kids' haircuts when they're very little in the bathtub. I just lean over and cut their hair right there in the bathtub and scoop up the hair at the end. It's wet, they're already there. Otherwise, if they're bigger, maybe 2 and up, having a chair set up where they like to be. If Saturday morning comes along and you decide your child needs a haircut, I would say plan it first and then sneak up on them. them too much about it. Don't give them too much time to get used to the idea that they could get out of it. You know, make it seem like it's going to be fun, and tell them, maybe some people like to give them a treat afterwards or some sort of a reward for getting through it. Whatever that is for everyone is different, whether it's a video or a piece of candy or a trip to get ice cream, you know, whatever. And definitely stick to it. Don't try promise them something and then not deliver, because they won't get their hair cut next time if you don't. I say if you haven't cut your kids' hair, just start small. Just take a little, definitely be organized, know where you want to go with it. If you just need a little bang trim, start with that. Get some comfortable ideas on how you're going to go about cutting your hair, child's hair. And just start small. Don't take too much off, and don't try to create this style. Just go for cleaning it up and tidying it up a little bit, and you'll be fine.